The field of 68 is set, and for the first time ever, we have two Omaha teams going dancing. Creighton men's basketball, no stranger to playing in March. The Jays, one of the first teams announced they earned the 9 seed in the South region, and Creighton will be making their 26th tournament appearance against 8 seed Louisville.
Obviously very excited to be back in the tournament. I've been doing this long enough and see and witness the pain of some of my colleagues that don't get in the tournament or just missing out by being one of the first teams out. And so you have to celebrate when it happens. It's hard. It's been certainly an uphill climb for us.
It's definitely a little more rewarding when you have to go through a little more adversity to get to this point. But honestly, it's just been a blast being a part of this team.
Are headed to Lexington, Kentucky, practically a home game for their first round opponent, Louisville. Tip-off is Thursday at 11:15 Central, one of the first games of the tournament to go on. If the Jays beat the Cardinals, they'll take on the winner of 1 seed Auburn and either 16 seed St. Francis or Alabama State in the second round. Omaha men hearing their name called for the first time in history as a part of the men's NCAA tournament bracket reveal. The Mavs had to wait until nearly the end of the 30-minute show to find out where they were headed. The Summit League regular season and tournament champs are taking on the Big East regular season and tournament champs St. John's. Clayton Collier caught up with Omaha head coach Chris Crutchfield after the Selection Sunday show.
But you knew that it was coming, but what was it like to see Omaha's name up there on Selection Sunday?
It was a special moment because that's the day we all been striving to get to, Selection Sunday, and to see your name actually called on March Madness. And I'm so elated for our players. You saw the looks on their faces, man. It was unbelievable. And I actually had my phone out to record it, so it was really a fun moment.
Chris, you're obviously a UNO alum. You played here back when this was a D2 program. What does it mean to lead this team to its first NCAA tournament?
Well, it's special. Anytime, I don't care what sport it is, to get your team to an NCAA tournament is special. March Madness is different, though. It's different than any other tournament. So it's even special because being an alumni, knowing what the transition has been, knowing the tough years they've had since they've been Division I, now to be able to do this right now and having to be an alumni and a former player is really special.
All right, let's talk business. Yeah. St. John's, 2:15, Thursday night in Providence. What do you make of it?
Tough team. They're a good team. They won the Big East. Big East is a tough physical league. I'm well familiar with Rick Pitino, Hall of Fame coach. He's done an unbelievable job everywhere he's been. So I've had a chance to see a little bit of him throughout the year because I watch all college basketball games. Tough team, tough physical team. So we got our work cut out for us, and hopefully our guys will be ready to play.
Providence is a long way from Omaha, but what do you have to say to fans considering going out and supporting you guys out in Rhode Island?
I would tell them come out and support us. It's the first time. This is history being made. Come and support this team because a 15-2, you never know what can happen.
You never know. Coach, congratulations. Best of luck out there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
15th seeded Omaha will face Rick Pitino and the 2nd seeded Johnnies in the first round in Providence, Rhode Island. The Mavs make their March Madness debut on Thursday at 8:45 at night, and that's Central Time. Creighton head coach Greg McDermott, who knows St. John's very well, took time out of his Selection Sunday press conference to congratulate Omaha on making the big dance.
I also want to congratulate Coach Crutchfield and Omaha. Really cool that two teams from the same city going to the NCAA tournament, and I know their fan base is really excited as well. But a couple teams 30 blocks apart, going to the NCAA tournament's pretty cool.
Maybe Crutchfield should be calling up Mac to talk about the St. John's team because
no doubt
Creighton's faced them a couple times and did get a win on them. But we'll hear more from the women's side of the tournament as well later tonight.
30 blocks apart. I never really thought about it that way.
I never measured it out, but apparently Mac did.
He knew he was going to say something. Grace, thanks. As First Alert.